Welcome to the Major League Apple Orchard channel once again. It's been a while since the last update. I was doing it in my office the last time I was recording, and I feel like that might have been the wrong choice to make. Filming right next to one of my happier apple trees right now. The other 4 or 5 or 6 aren't looking as happy, but I'm trying my best to grow these guys as best as I can. They're all dwarf trees right now. I think this one might be the tallest one because it's the happiest one. I haven't updated the YouTube channel for a very long time for several reasons. Been dealing with a lot of mental health issues and general life planning shit. I'm trying to get back on my health insurance because I'm currently not employed by 401k or anything at the moment. It's all been contract work and whatnot, freelancing, this, that, and the other thing. So it makes insurance really expensive. And I'm trying to find a 40-hour work week somewhere. I have my resume. I've got people I'm talking to right now to try and fix that right now, and I'm hoping that'll resolve itself soon. Having that said, I do plan on making much more content underneath the Cloak and Hound moniker, which will be uploaded onto this channel. And I have a costume ready for that, to which I will reveal in due time. But in the meantime, I haven't had a whole lot of luck growing a whole lot of anything else other than corn, some sunflowers, and some unruly pumpkin plants that really wanted to grow more outward than really produce a whole lot of fruit. I guess it's not the right season for grapes, because I'm not getting a whole lot of grapes. I have a few grapevines out here, and they're not producing a whole lot. We'll see in the future, next year, see what they produce. Strawberries haven't produced a whole lot of anything in about a few months here. I'm told that's much more of like a spring, summertime plant than anything else. Plants are living, but we're not getting a whole lot of berries, and gonna try and keep those alive for the time being. I also have a blueberry plant, but the blueberry plant really hasn't done a whole lot since I got it, I don't know, a few months ago. I kind of fell off the bagpipe practice train as well because I haven't had anyone to practice with. I just started practicing again, and the big pipes are hard, man. Are harder than I thought they were going to be because I spent some time off and I got on it just again this morning, and I played maybe 2 lines of Scotland the Brave and immediately got cramps in my sides just from the muscle movement. Getting back on that, if anyone wants to collaborate and practice together with bagpipes, Discord link is in the description, where you're more than welcome to contact the Discord channel for that. The book, I haven't touched the book, the science fiction book that I've been writing in some time. I'll open it and I just can't get in the mindset to write it or do anything with it. Like I said, I wasn't really getting a whole lot of progress on my book recently for mental health reasons, I guess, depression. Like I stated earlier in other videos, my dad passed away earlier this year, back in January. That messed a lot of things up, because the dude left a lot of loose ends, not like he was planning on dying. Not like any of us were really planning on the man dying when he did, but just left open a lot of loose ends that we had to tie up this year, and it's been very difficult to try and deal with that. And just this month, when I got back from my mom's birthday, did I really have the mental wherewithal to kind of finally get back on a lot of the shit that I started last year. The Cloak and Hound project, which finally has finished artwork for it, for not just the band itself, but both characters, which I will gladly share with you guys on screen right now. will continue to work on the music for that. And in terms of the music, I will play here a sample of what I have been working on, just to be clear and transparent that like I'm not dicking around. It's just been, life has been bullshit recently, and I've been. What happens is that like I'll get my morning chores done, and then I'll get overwhelmed, and then like I'll freeze up, and I'll get like almost nothing done for the rest of the day, and it's been hard. And having the ability to just act and move and actually just do stuff, and like it's been a hurdle. But yeah, we're here. We're finally back in full gear, and while these guys have yet to produce apples for the next, I don't know how much, many months or so, people tell me 2-3 years. When they finally do, we'll start actually selling apples. Until then, I want to focus much more on the Bagpipe band, the Major League Apple Orchard Bagpipe band. I know it's a little bit of a mouthful, but we're working on it, and I want to work on the Cloaking Home project. Until then, I implore everyone to help out, and I think I'll be streaming on YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming, but we'll be streaming. But yeah, speaking of streaming, actually, I posted this on Blue Sky, which I don't post there very often. I wanted to start streaming on YouTube because that's where all this content is, and I didn't want to have my content less scattered across different platforms. So this will be interesting in terms of what we'll be getting through here. In order to stream just these and what's behind the camera right now, I just set up a camera. I had to get the camera arm to kind of super glue it in the shed, and then I had to get like a tiny fishbowl and put it over the camera, and I'll take pictures of it and move it over to the timeline to show you guys what I did to make sure that the web camera was weatherproof, so to speak. And then I put a laptop in the water well shed because I had electricity and was within reach of my Wi-Fi. So that's how that was set up, and it looked fug, and I came out and it was like it streamed fairly well, and people came through, but it's not what I wanted. That's not the camera angle. No one gets that these are apple trees yet because they're too tiny. Yeah, and I'm aware of my weight. I know I'm a big guy right now. I'm very insecure about it. My clothes don't really fit that well. I am currently working on it. I gained a lot of weight this year because, again, 2023, when did all this shit start? So, 2023, I broke my ankle, then I had to go in for surgery to get the bone corrected, and then like the guy had to put in hardware, and then that didn't heal right, so the guy had to go back in and take the hardware out, and shit had to re-heal, and so now my ankle's not really looking all that great, but like I can still walk and shit. It just doesn't aesthetically look great, but that whole process made me gain a lot of weight from where I was initially, and then I was on the process of trying to lose weight back in 2024, and I was doing okay, and then my dad died, and then I had depression 8 most of the year, and I didn't get a whole lot done in terms of, like depression in life. I was just trying to make sure that I was like, just keeping my head above water, and so now that I think I'm okay enough to actually start swimming, to try and get some mileage out here, and actually start swinging that shit, feels good. When I was streaming on Twitch, there was a lot of little communities that just weren't great, and mind you, I was streaming under a different moniker back in 2020 to 2023, 2024-ish. I ran into some really, or at the time what I thought with some really solid communities, and like most Twitch communities that started off in 2020, things got toxic quick, and how things kind of pan out, people don't like each other. I don't know. There's a lot of little communities on Twitch that just weren't for me, and they just never really came off smart or kind or welcoming, and if they did, they talked behind your back, sort of rumors and shit. I don't know what the fuck, but people just weren't great on the internet. It's like school. It's like schoolyard and recess shit. I don't get it, but people weren't great on Twitch. The communities on Twitch weren't my favorite. Not saying that there aren't good people on there. I'm sure there is. It's just the communities on Twitch to which a lot of these people cultivated weren't my favorite. YouTube, I feel like, is a little bit better in terms of how people are curating a lot of that. So that's where I'm going. Much more of a YouTube. Yeah. So that's why I stopped streaming on Twitch, because there's a lot of people that just were hypocritical with how they were dealing with a lot of their things, and without delving into names or too many details and dirty laundry, I will basically, in brief, say you can check me out on Blue Sky to kind of get more of the details with where that fucking drama went. But yeah, having that said, I'm hoping I don't have to do too much editing for this to kind of piece everything together. But we'll see. Yeah, see you guys in the next update stream, wherever this channel's going. But yeah, holla.